Welcome to Cooking Through Chemistry. Today we are making cookies with
Hannah, Lauren, Sarah, Katie. Today we're going to show you how to make the easiest melt-in-your-mouth cookies. So, first thing you're going to do is get all your necessary ingredients. You will need 2 1/4 cup all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 cup or 2 sticks softened butter, 3/4 cup granulated sugar, 3/4 cup packed brown sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 eggs, and 2 cups of chocolate chips. The first ingredient is flour. Flour acts as a stabilizer and thickener. It helps hold the cookie together and helps it rise, providing it with its structure. Too little flour and your cookie won't keep its shape, but too much and you'll end up with a thick, tasteless cookie.
The next ingredient is baking soda, which is used as a leavener to make the dough rise. Baking soda is made up of sodium bicarbonate, a chemical with a high pH. This high pH makes it a base and allows the baking soda to react with other foods in special ways. For example, when baking soda is mixed with an acid, which is a low pH, they'll instantly react to produce carbon dioxide gas. In this case, the carbon dioxide causes the dough to rise.
The eggs make the ingredients of the cookie adhere to one another, which is why they're also known as a binding agent. Without the eggs, the cookie would crumble apart. Cookies with more eggs will rise more and spread less.
Butter is another important ingredient. It is added for flavor, and the amount of butter determines how chewy or crunchy the cookie is. More fat, in this case butter, means a chewier cookie, and less butter means a crunchier cookie. While the cookies are baking, the solid butter melts and the liquid experiences a phase change as it evaporates into a gas.
Sugar is used as a sweetener and tenderizer and controls how much the cookie spreads. White sugar will result in a crispier cookie, while brown sugar will help retain moisture and make cookies chewier. Adding sugar increases the spread of a cookie, meaning it increases in surface area. So, cookies with less sugar will be puffier. This is why sugar cookies spread so much. A high concentration of sugar increases spread because the sugar liquefies in the oven. The higher concentration, the thinner the cookie. Next, get out an electric mixer or a hand mixer. An electric mixer is preferred because with the high viscosity of the dough, the electric mixer will make it easier to combine all the ingredients. Also, get out 2 large bowls, one for mixing the flour, baking soda, and salt, and another for beating the butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla extract. You also need measuring cups of different sizes to measure out each of the ingredients, and a large spoon for the mixing of the chocolate chips. We will use a stainless steel cookie sheet because it has high thermal conductivity.
First thing to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. A higher temperature will increase the reaction rate, and a lower temperature will decrease the reaction rate. This will either increase or decrease the time the cookies take to cook.
Now get out a small mixing bowl and combine the flour, baking soda, and salt. These ingredients should not adhere to each other because there is no binding ingredients in the mixture yet. In a separate mixer bowl, beat the butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla extract until it's creamy. Then add the eggs one at a time and beat them well. The eggs will bind the dough together. Now it's time to gradually beat in the flour mixture. The dough will now be very hard to mix because of the high viscosity, which is why an electric mixer is necessary.
Lastly, slowly add all of your chocolate chips.
Next, bake the cookies for 9 to 11 minutes until they're a golden brown color. If your cookies are large, they will take longer to bake because the center of the cookie is farther from the heat source. The whole process of baking the cookies is a chemical change because it is irreversible. Once cookies are heated, they can never go back to their dough state. After you take them out of the oven, let them cool on the baking sheets for 2 minutes and enjoy your delicious chocolate chip cookies.
While the cookies are in the oven, the sucrose in them melts and starts to boil. The temperature at which this occurs is called the caramelization temperature, which depends on the carbs and foods, but it is normally between 230 degrees Fahrenheit and 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the caramelization temperature has been reached, the sucrose then decomposes into its component monomer molecules, glucose and fructose. Later, more complex chemical reactions occur between the molecules. This results in the generation of flavor compounds.
Thank you to our sponsor, Chemistry Company. It would not be possible without you. Next time, we'll be teaching you how to make burgers. Thank you to our sponsor, Chemistry Company. It wouldn't be possible without you.
Butter is another important ingredient. It is added for flavor, and the amount of butter determines. Wait, I can't do this crowd.
Baking soda is made up of soda. Okay.
White sugar rules out.
The first thing to do is preheat the oven to. First thing to do is turn your oven to 375. The first thing to do is preheat your oven to 375.